JL Media Today is back on the airwaves. It is live from, Mandy, you want to tell us where we're live from today?
We are live from Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County. So excited.
We are right here at the Restore. Tell us where we're located.
We love these guys. They're located at 7998 Center Point Drive in Indianapolis, right in between 96th and 106th Street. So it's really easy to get to because you can get right here, right off of 69, either the 96th Street or 106th Street exit.
I love the 106th Street exit now. Did you come off of that one?
Me too. That's the one I came off of. It's so easy to get off of. There weren't that many. I don't think, did I just sit at one light to get in here from 106th Street, I think? Awesome.
I love the roundabouts.
Me too.
So, yeah, it was absolutely perfect. Actually, no. No, if you come off of 106, there's no
that's right.
lights.
There
There's
were
roundabout
no lights.
and roundabout.
That's right.
It's
and then
perfect.
a right-hand turn. So
of course,
easy.
if you're going north on 69, 69, we're on the west side of 69.
Yeah,
so,
very convenient, very easy to get to.
As a matter of fact, we can see the interstate from where we are, but this place is amazing.
I love it.
I don't think there's anything they don't have here.
I know. I was walking around shopping and doing a live video, and I'm like, oh, wow, there's doors, there's tile, there's entertainment centers, there's couches. What do you need for your remodel? They got it.
Well, it was interesting when I was walking through because I saw this organ back there.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, it's still in great shape, too. And it's sitting there, got a phenomenal price on it. I said, well, that's kind of cool. I wonder how much attention they get. We're sitting down here about to start, and someone's back there playing Beethoven on there.
They are. It's awesome. And they're running a great sale on it. Did you see 50% off today?
I saw that. I absolutely saw that. Well, we're going to get one of the Jasons over here at some point. They're still over there working. And tell about the sale that's going on. This is their anniversary month, I believe.
It is 1 year. 1 year this location has been here.
This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, me too. It's like a huge warehouse, and it's just furniture after furniture, and you go around and you're like, oh wow, there's more stuff, more stuff.
And you know another cool factor? They have donuts over here behind
me.
me.
They do have donuts today.
And the lady who just came in and he was pointing at us, I guess we're going to be sitting down with her. She brought cupcakes.
I know.
Yes, she did.
I'm excited about those.
The fat boy in me is happy. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen there, believe me.
I know.
But this is an absolutely great place. Restore is attached to Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County, not only our friends and sponsor of JL Media Today with Movie Night.
Mm-hmm.
I just totally missed the name of our show,
That's
didn't
all
I?
right.
Movie Night with JL Media. And I named the show. That's what's sad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's get Mr. Jason Bone in here on the microphone. Yeah, that one's fine. He's brought a whole list of things over here to tell us, too.
We like lists.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm well. Tell me what's going on here today, man.
Well, all month of March we've been celebrating our first annual anniversary here at the new location. So we've been having discounts each week, category discounts.
Yeah.
Like 1 week was appliances, 1 week furniture. This week is cabinets, but today we actually got a lot of new items this week that we're having some super sales on. So we've been busy. It's been exciting.
This week is cabinets because I look around, I see a whole lot of sales prices on everything.
Yeah, there are some items like some of the sofas that we got in this week are practically brand new. So we got some special promotions on that. We got a brand new tub. We got some.
I saw that big tub.
I saw the tub.
Yeah, we even have some $10 sofas in here. So if you're a college student, someone who just needs a temporary couch, it's a good place to come and get a $10 sofa.
Or someone who drinks a lot.
Oh, someone who drinks a lot, maybe.
that would work too, right?
Yeah. We even have drop cloths, so if you want to cover your sofa.
Everything. There's pieces of granite back there.
Yep. The granite comes out of people's homes locally.
Sure.
When they're doing a kitchen remodel. Sometimes it comes in broken, but we have some back there that's in great shape. You know, it looks like it's been unused.
And I know someone who is very close to me whose dishwasher just went out, and I sent her a picture of it, and she's going to stop by after work, so we may have sold a dishwasher today.
Nice.
Absolutely. How'd you get started with the Restore, brother?
Well, about a year ago, I was still living in North Carolina. I worked for another nonprofit, and when I looked for jobs up here, I was kind of looking at nonprofit realm. That's kind of a passion of mine. I had some experience in the past as a retail manager, so it kind of is a good marriage of the two experiences of nonprofit and retail management.
Right.
And interviewed with Jason Haney, our director, just kind of developed a really good rapport with one another, and got started.
Okay. All right. And you worked for a nonprofit before. Is this like something you've done your whole life, or just from one to the next?
No, I mean, once I got out of school, I graduated from college down in North Carolina. I ended up working in retail management and restaurant management for about, 8 or 9 years.
Right.
Got really burned out with it. wasn't really a big passion of mine.
Sure.
Didn't really feel like I was giving back a whole lot. So I got a job with a nonprofit that served people with special needs.
Wow.
Did that for a few years.
That's got to
And
be rewarding.
Yeah, it was challenging and rewarding, but I knew that once I left there, that I still kind of wanted to stay in that nonprofit, where we're helping communities,
Sure.
and Habitat's perfect for that.
So you graduated North Carolina.
North Carolina State.
Okay.
Wolfpack.
Are you from down south, or
No, I grew up near Lafayette. I graduated high school near Lafayette.
was there a problem with Ball State, or?
No, I went to the military. I was in the military after.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, this I did not know about you.
Yeah, I was in the Air Force for 4 years.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for the ride you gave us. We appreciate. No, I'm just kidding. I'm an old Army guy, and that's the only joke we got. We love and appreciate the Air Force and Navy as well.
Well, I mean, I know when I was in the military, a lot of the Navy guys would say the chair force because we're all office workers. So
I wasn't going to go that far. I wasn't
it's
going to
okay.
go that far.
It's okay.
There were several times I was proud we didn't have to drive to where you took us. So you just did 4 years there?
Yep, 4 years.
What'd you do in the military?
I was an intelligence analyst.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't say it's an oxymoron.
No, I'm not at all. Not at
Okay.
all. I'm just worried about what piece of my equipment you're going to bug before I leave here, because I know the government's after me. But that's a different show. I won't go too far into that. How'd you go from intelligence to charity work? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the private sector that you could have done
Yeah, I mean,
that pays
honestly,
well.
yeah. Honestly,
And that's the only reward, I guess. It pays well.
the job I got in the military was not the job I wanted to get. It was something I scored really well in the entrance exam. They needed people in that career.
Right.
And I chose 8 jobs that I was interested in. And that was my 8th pick.
Ah,
And that's the one I got.
okay.
So it just wasn't a big passion of mine. But I guess where I developed my sense of wanting to help other people was I had a friend of mine who had a daughter with Down syndrome whenever I was younger.
Right.
And that's always, really liked working with her, seeing the growth that she had as she growing up and, and seeing some of the challenges that parents have with that population.
Sure.
I just kind of felt like I wanted to get into that at some point in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got friends with kids on the Downs, that's got Downs, and I know people with kids on the autism spectrum.
Yeah,
And, it's a rough life.
it can be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extremely challenging. But it's not here at the Restore.
Nope.
How long has it been here? 1 year, right?
Yep. One here.
You've been
Another.
open 1 year. That's what we're celebrating this month. Do you know the day that it was open?
It was like March 4th. It was the first day.
Okay. So you're celebrating the whole month, though.
Yeah, we're celebrating the whole month. Just rewarding customers for being loyal. Maybe gain some new customers. Also new donors.
Yeah.
I mean, the donors are what make it all happen.
It is a great location that you got right here. I mean, you're very close to the interstate.
Yep.
Just jump off, you're 2 minutes away. It's
Right.
perfect. You've got other stuff going on, too. Are you involved in the Friday evenings this month?
I may be. I'm kind of the guy who's on deck whenever the other guy can't.
When the other Jason can't make it.
Yeah.
He loves those fish fries. We'll talk to the other Jason when we get him over here and see what's going on there. What else do we need to know about today, brother?
Well, we have partnered with a local company called NerdyGirl Cupcakes.
NerdyGirl Cupcakes.
Yep, and her name's Laura.
That's the lady who brought the cupcakes
Yeah.
in, too.
Yeah, Laura has started her own business. She's a fairly new business
Uh-huh.
in the area, and we're kind of collaborating. She's making a Habitat cupcake that's got the
Oh.
blue and green colors in it.
Yeah.
And the proceeds from her sales on those cupcakes will come to Habitat.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, that's an ongoing thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new relationship that we developed, and it's a very sweet one at that.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm surprised that I didn't say that, because it's normally me with the corny stuff, Jason.
Well, I'm a dad, and I guess that's a dad joke.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, we're going to let Jason introduce you once again. Can I get you to slide up a little closer, dear?
Absolutely.
There you are. Can you hear okay?
Yeah.
Jason, let's make it formal and introduce her to our listeners.
So this is Laura Roberts. She has just started her new business a few months ago called NerdyGirl Cupcakes,
Nerdy girl.
and they're delicious.
You started your own business. When I was kind of eavesdropping when you walked in, and I thought that you said you were working for somebody.
No.
So it's all yours. How did Nerdy Girl start?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but food's always kind of been important to me and to my family. My parents always made sure that we sat down together.
It's kind of weird when a lady who's about a size 2, if that, says that food is important to her.
Well, I guess I'm blessed with a good metabolism.
Good for you. Good for you, dear.
Thank you.
Because food is important to me, and it shows. And I love cupcakes, so
Well, I feel like food's the great equalizer because everybody needs to eat.
they absolutely. I'm sorry. Continue, dear.
Oh, that's all right. So my mom actually worked 4 jobs when I was younger, but she still always made time to make us dinner. And my dad was also a big food fanatic and started with ethnic foods a lot when I was younger. So we did Indian and Mexican. In fact, there was one really great moment that I remember very vividly when I was in 5th grade. My dad was making Indian food, and it was so spicy that all of our eyes were watering, and I walked around with a snorkel and a face mask.
Not from eating it, just from being
No,
around
just
the
from being
food.
in the room.
That is so wild. My one of my ex father-in-laws used to love jalapenos and everything, and he would eat them just straight out of the jar, and sit there and sweat. His face would turn red. It looked like his head was going to explode, and he was happy. I don't understand that. I don't get that at all.
Well, my dad used to sort of make it like a almost fear factor type thing where we would see who could
Oh,
eat
no.
the longest, and we kind of stare at each other in the eye and see who would break first.
That's
But,
scary. That is scary.
But yeah, so for a long time, food's been important to me. I flip-flopped between majors and college, and I finally just figured out that I couldn't make a decision because there are too many good options.
Sure,
so
yeah.
I went to the California Culinary Academy in San Francisco, which is a really great school. It's in a neat old hotel, and it's a good piece of history. And when I was going to culinary school, my husband and I got pregnant with our first child, which was not expected.
Ah.
And so the idea of being a new mom and working 10 to 12-hour shifts as a chef didn't exactly appeal at the time. So I got away from it, and I ended up in banking.
Wow.
Kind of the polar opposite, although I know
Oh,
quite a
sure.
few chefs in that industry. And if I hadn't had that experience, and I hadn't learned about finance, business, sales, networking, all that great stuff, I don't know that I would be where I was today.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they say God can use all things for good. And
Sure.
this is definitely one of the situations. So about a year ago, my church went through this all-church journey called the Brave Journey, which was about stepping out of our comfort zones and putting ourselves forward. And I can't tell you how many times in my life I didn't do things because I was afraid. And this was one of those great opportunities to kind of redeem myself and put myself out there and do what I was always passionate to do.
How long have you been in business?
Only 5 months now.
5 months.
Yeah.
So still, I mean, you're not a rookie anymore. There's
No.
a lot going on there.
Feels about 10 years.
Why Nerdy Girl?
Well, there's some really great quotes about this, but I think that what best describes to me what a nerd is somebody who's passionate about something, but who does it anyways, you know, against all judgment of all others and just
Wow.
putting themselves out there. And so
I just
that's
became a nerd on several different levels. That's new for me. I mean, I got a lot of different shows, and we bring different people in to talk on different subjects, and because I need their help because I'm not as nerdy. But the way you described it, I mean,
Oh, anybody can be a nerd.
Well, Johnny, if it's anything I could say, I always thought you were a nerd. So
that is Jason Haney over there, right?
no,
That's why I gave you that shot right there. I'm sorry. That is Jason Bone. That is my buddy Jason Bone. Where is Nerdy Girl located?
It's at 116th and Brook School Road in Fishers.
Okay, so this is a brick and mortar business. We can walk in
is.
and see and buy, and
Absolutely. Please do.
everything's done right there on site.
It is. Every day we bake fresh. I'm a big believer in doing everything from scratch. We actually grind a lot of our own spices.
Mm-hmm.
It's important for us to have like an artisan product because I view food as a craft and an art.
Okay, now I'm understanding the nerdy stuff. Keep going. Now, how many spices go in cupcakes, I guess?
Oh, there's all sorts. The ones we use probably the most frequently would be nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon.
Really?
I like a little bit of things out there. I have a chai tea cupcake, which I actually brought with me today.
Really?
And we
Okay,
use.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, we have driven over to the Indian market over on Allisonville, and we get some fresh spices from them. So like green cardamom
Okay.
is really
Wow.
a really amazing, fragraant, and aromatic spice that we use a
Sure.
lot of. Yeah.
Let's see, I'm a fat boy from South Georgia, so when I think of cupcake, I think of white cupcake with white icing, and I'm lucky if I get sprinkles. And I love those. So how deep is your inventory over there? I mean, what all do you make?
Well, we have all sorts of things, but we have a vanilla bean for you if you want.
That sounds perfect. What about cinnamon rolls and things like that, and eclairs, and how far do we go?
Well, right now we're just doing cupcakes.
Well, 5 months. I shouldn't rush you.
No,
right?
it's okay. I would love to do some different things eventually. But what I like to do is to make everything a little bit unique.
Sure.
We have great nerdy names, like our Darth by Chocolate or Chew Blanca.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I got those.
Oh, you
references.
did?
I know
Good for
those
you.
references, yeah.
Our gluten-free flavors are called Will Wheatless. Yeah.
Like it.
We've got Fear the Walking Red, which is our red velvet. We've got some great stuff over there.
I absolutely love that. Do you do a lot of catering, or do you have like just walk-ins, people buying a dozen at a time?
I love to have people come in because one of the main reasons why I did this business wasn't really just to make money, because it was more about reaching out in the community and growing community. So having people walk in is what feeds me, but we do a lot of catering as well because I love to be a part of people's special days and weddings and birthdays, anniversaries. We've actually gotten to do a couple gender reveals, which is a whole lot of fun.
I bet that is. I love that. Absolutely love that. So what is the connection with the Restore here in Jason Bone?
Well, actually, we met with Habitat for Humanity at the annual chamber event called the Taste of the Chamber here in Hamilton County. And it was pretty fun. It was really neat to get to walk around and see what everyone was offering. And I thought foolishly, well, maybe I could help build something. But I guess I still am, but just in a different way.
I was thinking the same thing walking through here. And I'm like, yeah, I know better. My hands are too soft. Yeah.
Maybe
Go ahead and say it, Jason. You can.
You're very delicate.
I bet if you carry around some bags of flour, it'll make you feel better.
Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. Or a couple dozen cupcakes.
Ah, that works too.
So there are events coming up that you are a part of, or are you getting out in the community, or like reveal parties? I mean, how deep is your schedule right now?
Well, right now we have a lot of weddings going on.
Well, you're getting that time, that time of year.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely wedding season, and then fast approaching, we also have graduations. And that's a big deal, too.
Wow, see, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that you have.
Absolutely.
No.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, when you're talking about cupcakes over there now, are you going to grow and add more into a bakery type situation, or just going to stay with cupcake?
I would love to. I kind of want to get into like macarons, the French almond pastries. I love those. But there's some people that do that so well, so I think I would have to perfect my art a little before I felt comfortable selling them.
What is the most unique thing you sell over there?
That's kind of hard. I like to do themed things. Just yesterday, we did some Beauty and the Beast cupcakes. Some of the stuff we try to find ideas for inspiration elsewhere, but we couldn't find anything for Beauty and the Beast that we really liked. So we actually, my baker is a genius, Desiree, and she did these amazing cupcakes that actually had fur.
Okay.
They were awesome. Chocolate, at least.
Oh, well, okay. Now that
It made it much better.
Thank you. I was thinking of a cat, rolling around with a
that would be pretty
cupcake or
gross.
something. That's pretty bad. You know what would be perfect for Beauty and the Beast? Vanilla cupcakes.
We did. We actually, our Beauty, our
anything.
Belle cupcakes were vanilla with vanilla icing. I think you would have been all over it.
I'd have been all over that, believe me. Is there something that you are striving for? A unicorn cupcake out there that you would like to make that you have not thus far?
I just love finding out like every day new ideas to do. There's always something new. We have people coming in making suggestions all the time. I think probably the next thing I want to do is a bacon cupcake.
Ah.
I have a lot of people come in and say they want a chocolate and bacon cupcake.
See, that may work on a cupcake. I had someone bring me a, it was like a little, what was it, Mandy? It was like an eclair maybe with a piece of bacon on top
Like a
of it.
Long John? maybe?
Yes, thank you. That was what I'm looking for. Didn't work for me. I mean, I took the bacon off and eat it, but then I didn't want to eat the Long John.
I think it probably has to be executed really well.
What about infused? You couldn't infuse or crumble it up and.
Yeah, I mean, what we've seen done is
We're
candying
coming up with stuff
the
over here,
bacon.
Jason.
Yeah, candying the bacon's pretty amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting hungry. Now I'm getting hungry. Darryl, you going to stay around with us for a little while?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Jason, what's going on over there, buddy?
Well, one of my associates they're putting their headphones on. They're getting ready to talk a little bit about their experience here at the Restore.
Ah, okay. Who are we talking to here?
My name is Darryl.
What's up, D?
Hey, how's it going?
I was acting like I didn't talk to you all day. That's what I'm saying. Tell me about you, man. How'd you get started with the Restore?
I got started about 2 years ago. I was working at Taco Bell, and the ladies that was working here at the Restore, at first, they used to come for lunch at Taco Bell. I used to work in the window, and I was very polite. And the young lady that was working for the Restore was going back to college, and they needed someone to fill the position.
Right.
And so I guess they all, they thought of me. So one day I was at work, and the lady had came to the drive-thru, and she handed me an application, to the drive-thru, which was kind of weird, but, it was surprising. And
What did shift manager think of that over there?
I didn't let her know. But after a while, once I got hired, I was working both jobs, and she told me that she was glad that I had found something that I liked to do.
Well, good.
Other than the fast food.
Sure. What else have you done in your life? I mean, you're a young guy.
I had the carpentry, but that was just a little short.
Uh-huh.
And fast food, retail, most of my experience.
Well, I'm sitting over here beside you, and you're wonderful with these customers. Everybody seems to love you.
It comes naturally. My mom said that I got it from her.
Ah.
So, yeah.
All right. Shout out to moms there.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the restore? Okay, act like Jason Bone's not sitting beside you, and be real, 100%. Tell me what's up.
Well, I love the restore. As I look back from where we came from 2,500 square feet to 16,000. So the transition has been amazing. Some of my old customers from Westville still comes this way. I met new customers. Every day has just been wonderful.
Yeah,
so
and you're not far from Taco Bell. Y'all can still do lunch.
I had that for lunch today. I love my Taco Bell.
Here we are. Have you tried some of these cupcakes yet? This lady brought in here.
I haven't. Actually, I was on my way to grabbing me one.
And Manny pulled you over here.
Mm-hmm.
He was staring him down.
I was staring them down.
That I can see, without a doubt.
But I love the restore. I love the mission. I love the cause. I love helping people. The best customer is the folks that's been through some water damage, fire, or folks that just can't afford it.
Sure.
And when they come in with their story, it moves me and it drives me to help them out. And I love to see the smile on their face as they walking out. And then the discount we got regularly. They may think it's one price, and then I let them know about the discounts, and it's just all wonderful and mind-blowing. I love it.
That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can you see yourself ever doing anything else?
Not at the moment.
So you restore through
I mean,
and through.
long as I'm helping people.
You look
that's
good in
always
that blue
I
is what
wanna
I'm
do.
saying.
That's the same thing I said when I put it on. But as long as I'm helping folks, I'm happy.
Now, when Jason Haney came through a little while ago, he said you guys look good in that blue. Is this a new blue that we're doing or new shirts?
Yeah, we just got these shirts this week. We did it for you, Johnny.
That's perfect. Absolutely. Again, like I told you earlier, it's my favorite color. And that's beautiful.
I'm looking for a gray one, too. Most of our shirts has been in gray, so I bought kind of 2 pair of tennis shoes to go with the shirt. So I'm looking for a gray one.
You got to go back to the shoe store and do it, aren't you?
Yeah,
What about your staff over there at Nerdy Girl? How deep are you?
We have about 6 employees. Was not something I expected to have happen pretty early on
Right.
like that, but we were
That's
actually,
great for 5 months.
Yeah, it was crazy actually. The first couple months, we had just an inundation of people, which was wonderful but completely unexpected, and it was
Right.
kind of that good stress.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is good stress out there.
Absolutely. So I have my lead baker, Desiree, who's had a lot of great experience at different bakeries, and then I've got a couple young ladies. One is about to move on to the Kelly School of Business, so she'll be leaving us pretty soon. But my assistant manager, Nikki, is just the most amazing, diverse person I've ever met, and she's fully competent and amazing. And
Very nice.
yeah, I've got some great people with me.
See, with my business mind, when you say she's going on to the Kelly School of Business, I'm thinking once she graduates.
She's coming back.
Well, no, I'm thinking once she graduates, we can talk about franchising and growing here.
Yeah, I've actually had a couple people already approach me on that, but I told them it's a little too soon.
Well, 5 months, that's huge. That's absolutely beautiful. And the hours over there, that's where I was going to go. I was going to ask her and then ask you the hours there.
We're open from 10 to 7 on weekdays and 10 to 5 on Saturdays.
Just Saturday.
Yeah, we're not open on Sunday. I made that conscious decision. It was one of those things that was kind of tough because weekends are definitely best for dessert shops, but I really wanted everyone to have a chance to have a day off and a Sabbath and really get a day of rest.
So you're taking the Chick-fil-A route. Nothing
I
wrong with
guess.
that at all. No, and I fully
I don't
respect
think
that.
I'm exactly the same as Chick-fil-A, but yeah.
Well, not yet. We've only been in 5 months, Give you a few
You'll
years.
get there.
Yeah,
Give
hopefully.
you a few years. I saw on the door Wednesday through Saturday. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, 9 to 4:30, Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay,
And then Tuesdays, even though we're not open, people can still donate. We have trucks that go out Tuesday through Friday. So you can still get somebody here at the store if you call. And if you want to donate or ask questions,
Well, that sounds good in itself. Trucks that go out, so people can pick up.
yeah, we have
You ain't gotta
16
deliver
foot.
it.
Yeah, we have a 16-foot box truck. We go out and we do about 8 houses a day, Tuesday through Friday.
Wow.
And so that's where most of the stuff comes from, is people's homes in Hamilton County.
Well, let's talk unique again. What's some of the strange things you've got in here as donations?
Well,
Well, I remember I remember this game table that we had got.
A game table.
Yeah, from a brother and sister who belonged to their mother and father.
Okay.
So it's been in a storage for some years, and then they decided to donate it. So we looked it up online. It was worth $2,500.
About $3,000.
Now, what was one of those game table? You mean like a poker table? Was it like a?
It was like an Italian game table, and so when you looked at it, it just looked like it had like a floral inlay on it. You took that piece off and you flipped it over, and it had a backgammon.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
then he can go on and tell you a little bit more about it. It was kind of a crazy game table. There was a lot to it.
I don't know the names of the games, but
Well, so they had so you took it over. Actually, it had chess on the back side of that wood inlay.
Okay.
There was another wood inlay on the inside of it that had backgammon. You flipped that over. It had felt on it for poker.
Wow.
Took that off. It actually opened up and had a roulette wheel in it.
Oh wow.
And when we looked it up on eBay and other places online that were selling them, they're like $3,000.
Sure.
And these guys that that donated it, they're like, yeah, we just don't. We sold all the crystal. We had like a whole bunch of crystal. We don't want to deal with selling anything else.
Yeah.
So they brought it in here, and a magician actually bought it. He came in here one day, turned the felt up, doing card tricks, had us all fooled, bought it, and now he uses it for his magic shows.
Oh, that is very cool. I love that story. You said game table, and of course, the first thing that comes to my mind is bumper pool.
We have we have that in the back of the store.
You've got bumper pool here.
We sure do.
In storage though. Why is
Yeah.
it not set up? Me and Darryl can play the thing.
Well, it is up in the back. That's
I've not done bumper pool since I was a kid, man.
that's been a few years.
And here I was asked to be nice too, and Jason's doing his thing. All right, I ain't
I'm
mad at
just
you.
kidding.
All right, I guess what's the most common thing you get then?
It's kind of tough to say. I mean, furniture. You see, we have a lot of furniture.
Sure.
We have a lot of cabinets, but I'm not sure that we have like the most common
The
thing. 'cause
living room suits. I mean, you've got several different types.
I would say hardware,
Really?
doorknobs, hinges.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we get a lot of those things.
Yeah, I saw the shelving back there, and there's a lot of stuff back there, so I didn't have time to go through it all.
And I would also say anything that's brass.
Really?
Seems like everyone's getting rid of all the brass,
Okay. And
which
going-
would be light fixtures,
Sure.
ceiling fans, or anything like that.
So was everybody going to the plastic stuff? The that looks bland.
They're going to
Brush
like
nickels.
the satin, brush satin
All
stuff.
right. I can't see it, but that's just me, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I know why everybody's getting away from copper, but it seemed like the brass would stick around.
Yeah, the brass. I mean, it's just. It's kind of coming back, but right now it's not so popular.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is like when people donate that stuff, we get a lot of it, and we can't sell all of it, so we kind of run out of space to sell things. But still a way to contribute to the habitat because we recycle metal as well. So if you have like an old appliance that doesn't work, we'll still pick it up. About once a week, we take a box truck full of metal recycling, so that brass actually brings in more money than some of the metal that we get on appliances. So
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, let's back up to Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County. You guys are under them. You're like a division of them, correct?
right, yep. that's-
Okay. Now you guys do all the building. Does anything from the Restore go into those buildings, or is it all new?
Everything that goes in those buildings will be new products, but
Okay.
occasionally we get like donations that are
New.
brand new things.
Yeah.
So we got a donation recently of a pallet of brand new doors. They're actually the same kind of doors that we use in the houses. So rather than sell them
Just
here,
like it was meant to be.
yeah, rather than sell them here, we just put them to the construction side, and they use them in the house.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You got a build going on now, don't you?
We're getting ready to start in May.
Okay, but you just finished one then.
No, in the wintertime we weren't really building, but we're going to be starting to build one in Cicero for our family up there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the one in May.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about that? And tell us how that all works.
Well, okay, I can tell you a little bit about that. I mean, that's not really,
Well, we ain't got to go
area
too far
expertise.
into that
Yeah.
into May, but just Habitat for Humanity in itself.
So, a lot of people assume that, the Habitat homes are free homes.
I did. I know I did.
Yeah, a lot of people believe, but actually...
That's why I tried to talk them into giving us a studio, but it didn't work out that way. So
But the families have to put some work into it. They apply. They have to have some, good history, a good track record of paying their rent and stuff because, we're helping them out with a home. We want to put them in a good situation. So they actually go through financial classes once they get approved.
Sure.
Helps them manage a budget. Helps them prepare. Some of them have never been homeowners before, so they've always had a landlord to rely on. So it's like,
Right.
when something happens, how do you go about fixing that? They have to put 200 hours of what they call sweat equity into the house. So, in addition to going through some of these classes, they have to be on site, helping in some capacity. Either they're building or maybe they're like out there giving lemonade to people who are volunteering. But it's like 200 hours that they're committing to their own home.
Right. How do you find these people? I mean, they come to you, of course, but
Yeah, they usually come to us. I mean, like, people who are, in a situation where they, what we say is like they need a hand up, not a handout.
sure.
Sometimes they just need a little extra help, and so they come here, apply, and we kind of go through that process, application process, interview them a little bit.
What about land?
Land's tough. I mean, we do have land acquisition that we do throughout Hamilton County, and it's a challenge because land's expensive.
Sure.
So I don't do a whole lot of this. I mean, Jason Haney will be better to speak about how they go about, acquiring the land.
I think he went to get ice.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that in
Yeah.
there. We'll get him out here at some point. He's around here somewhere.
Yeah, we'll get him out here, and he'll talk a little bit more about that. I mean, because he actually was a construction manager before he was a director, so he understands a lot more about the construction side of it.
He doesn't like the microphone, though.
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't. We tried to sit down with him, and he just doesn't like talking to me. I don't know what it is.
Well,
He may have gone back to Taco Bell. I mean, y'all ate lunch without him. He came after that, so he may have rode over there. I don't know. I'm hoping he's listening. He'll come out from the back wherever he is. All right, Mandy's going to get a hold of him out there. Nerdy girl.
Yeah.
I love the whole idea of that. Absolutely love the whole idea of that. What about your suppliers? Are they local stuff or?
Yeah, we use actually Piazza Produce. They do a lot of stuff in like local areas, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, so most of our dairy is local, and most of our produce is, and some of the stuff I just have to trek out and find. For some reason, gluten-free stuff is really tough.
I can imagine that. It seemed like it'd be everywhere now.
You would think, especially with all the people out there that like to do gluten-free or that need to.
I'm not even sure what a gluten is. Maybe it's just something that's tasty.
It's a protein.
Okay.
It's what actually holds stuff together.
Okay. Sounds delicious. I don't know. So how did you find your store?
How's that?
I know you didn't build, right?
No, I didn't, but it was a process. It was really tough. I actually was originally looking down in Fountain Square because I thought it'd be a really cool area to be a part of, but it just didn't work out. And then I was looking in Fishers, and as you can imagine, rent is not easy.
Sure.
So just trying to find a place that was a good location and that had the right kind of kitchen. It was not easy.
You completely happy with it now, or?
Oh, I am. It's a great spot. It's really nice because we get a lot of exposure from 116th.
Right.
Yeah.
You're 116th and where now?
And Brook School.
In Brook School. That's
Yeah.
a good area.
Yeah, it's a great area.
Yeah, I like it. Give us the address one more time while we're talking about it.
Yeah, it's 12660 East 116th Street.
And you're open Monday through Saturday.
Yep, that's right.
And I'm on cupcakes now, Jason. I don't know about you.
Well, I think they're over there somewhere.
I want one
They
too.
may not. Well, Daryl's over here, so they may last over there. You a
I-
cupcake guy?
You know it.
I think that we should try one on the air.
Oh, that's a great
I
idea.
don't see why we don't. Oh my God! Oh, let her do. Let's get a picture of this first for the page. And you did. Well, let's start over here with Jason since he's the boss here today.
So what's your favorite one, Laura?
Let's have her describe these for us.
Gosh, it's tough. We've got the raspberry champala roll, which is a raspberry and champagne cupcake. We
Wait,
have
champagne.
yeah.
Okay, I want to try that one.
Yeah. We have our a Pretty Good chocolate, which is named for Perdita the Dalmatian from 101 Dalmatians. It's a chocolate cupcake with a vanilla buttercream and chocolate chips.
Oh my God.
We have the Darth by Chocolate, which is just our nerdier version of the Death by Chocolate cupcake. Our vanilla bean me up, that one's for you.
I want that one. That's it.
And then we have our Chublanca, which is the vanilla with chocolate buttercream, and the Chai Score, which is our chai tea cupcake.
Okay, now why did you bring this collection? Why
So we
this?
had left. People love the mini cupcakes.
Honesty in
Yeah.
advertising. I love this.
Absolutely, yeah. But people love mini cupcakes because they're just a bite or two, and a lot of our competitors don't provide them on a regular basis. So it's a good portion size for sweet lovers.
I'm not sure who else does. Which one's the vanilla bean?
That one,
one?
yeah, that one. You got it.
it. Oh, here we go. We're going to try this right here on air. How you doing down there, Jason?
It's delicious.
Which one did you get?
It's the Purdy Good.
I can't get my mouth too full.
Which one it is? Champagne?
Yeah, that's the raspberry champagne.
It's good.
Wow. Okay, this is good. This is good. How late are you open today?
We're open till 5 today.
I may have to swing by.
Absolutely.
Okay. You mentioned the designer's name over there. You called her. The lady who works with you in the back.
Desiree.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Desiree the
Desiree.
baker. Yeah, she's incredible. She does not like being front and center, though. I've tried to show her off to people, and she just always goes and hides.
She won't come around the corner and hug your neck when you're complimenting on her?
Nope.
Stuff?
She just probably puts her head down and hides behind her walk-in.
How long has she been baking?
Oh, I think she's probably been baking probably 5 or 6 years. Yeah. But she went to culinary school at ITT Tech here in Indianapolis.
Okay. Well, and you went where?
I went to CCA, which is California Culinary Academy out in San Francisco.
For all those musicians out there who are not understanding what we're saying, you're classically trained. That's the way we'd go, right?
Yeah, kind of. If you call a French chef yelling at you, mise en place, and yes.
So is it really like that? Like on the TV? What's the guy's
it's
name
worse
that
than that.
screams at everybody?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yep.
See, I've seen the
Yeah.
trailers, but I've never actually seen the show.
I'm a little in love with him. He's amazing.
Ah. Well, you don't scream at people like that, do you?
No, I think sometimes I'm a little too soft, but that's what Nikki's for.
So Nikki does the screaming.
Yeah, no, she doesn't scream. She just talks very softly, and then you get scared.
Ah. Okay, I understand.
Sounds like a girl I dated once.
And Desiree just drops her head and does her job.
And that's right. That's
Okay.
right.
How long has Desiree been with you?
She's actually only been with me for, since November.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel really lucky to have her.
Well, that's still
I may
new.
have stolen her from somebody else.
That's still new. I can't.
I've met her before, and
Continue.
she's really nice.
Oh, yeah, she's very nice.
Does she ever get over to the restore?
I've never seen her at the restore, but I went to her store, got some cupcakes, and was very pleased
Okay.
with the service and the cupcakes.
Oh, thank you.
I want to wolf the whole thing down, but it's very rude for me to be eating while I'm trying to host a show here.
Have you ever made a cupcake with like a hot spice?
Yes, we have our Mexican hot chocolate cupcake, or as we call it, the Yippee Cayenne.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one is pretty amazing. It just got a hint of cayenne on the back of your tongue, and actually it makes the chocolate last longer. My husband was terrified by this idea, but he loves them now. It's still his favorite. It's got a dulce de leche buttercream, which is sort of like a caramel, like a Mexican caramel flavor. It's delicious.
That sounds great.
Is he involved with Nerdy Girl?
My husband is actually an amazing designer. He's the one who did our logo. He helped design our signage. He's the one who kept telling me when things aren't good enough. He's good at that.
Normally it's the other way around, isn't it?
No, my husband, he's being a designer. He's pretty particular.
Oh, so he's the designer. I knew I heard the
Yes.
word designer sometime today.
Yes, no, that's my husband for sure.
Okay, what does he do?
He actually works for a Christian toy company here in Fisher. It's called We Believers.
Okay,
He's
I've not
a
heard
creative
them.
project manager. Yeah, they do a lot of really cool toys, mostly for younger kids, but I think they're branching out soon into some older age ranges.
A Christian toy company.
Yeah, they did mostly distribution to like family Christian stores, but if you might have heard recently, they're not doing so hot.
The times we live in, yes.
Yes.
Normally don't talk about religion on the show because that's one of the things that, you can lose friends over. People want to argue about stuff, which I don't understand. But we won't do that. So what's the name of the company again he works for?
It's called We Believers. It's WEE Believers.
Okay, now do they just supply the stores or can people walk in and order? And
They don't have a store floor, but they do have a website. So if you go to WeBelievers.com, you can order anything they have there.
check him out right there. What's his name?
His name is Van Roberts.
Van's getting
Yeah.
a lot of love today. all right?
Always.
Just like the restore here at Center Park Drive, right?
Absolutely.
Is it Center Park Drive?
Center Point.
Center Point. I am having such a rough day. This cupcake over here, I got half of it left, and I'm trying not to eat, wolf it all down at one time. 77. Help me out over here. I'm struggling.
7998.
Thank you. That Mandy left me, and Mandy has all this information. She's trying to find Haney over there.
Yeah, we're kind of between the 106th Street and 96th Street exits.
We
used
were
to-
talking about how perfect it was to get here, how easy it is.
Yeah, we used to tell people to come 96th Street, but now that the 106th Street exit's open, I would suggest coming that way because it's no lights. It's pretty easy to get here from there.
GPS has it 2 minutes quicker to my house than 96th Street, and I had to come from the south. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's perfect. You've been on the show up at Hamilton 69 Max. We're doing movie night with JL Media. Haney's been on that show, and we're talking about the restore being just off 116th Street. And that's what we've been telling everybody. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not where I thought we were.
Yeah. It's
You guys didn't correct me is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I never heard you say 116th Street.
I
I don't really listen to you, though. I'm there for myself. Come on.
You and my family and friends and everybody who loves me don't listen to me. It's hard today with a cupcake in my mouth, though. 1 year here at the restore. And what's the address, Mandy? From way over there. Did we find Haney? Is he at Taco Bell or? Oh, he's playing Angry Birds. Okay, we got him working back there somehow. Jason Bone got on the microphone over here, and he went over there and went to work. You got the people in here without a doubt. Is this an average Saturday for you, Jason?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's pretty average. Yeah, between 12 and 2:30 is kind of like our hot spot for Saturdays. We usually get pretty busy during those time frames.
Well, I know it's been a steady flow of people going in and out, and it seemed like everybody who's leaving is taking something with them.
That's good. I like that.
That's a good thing. We've seen some things come in as well. So is the pickup truck running today, the box truck?
No, we do that Tuesday through Friday.
Just Tuesday through Friday?
Yeah, Saturdays are kind of our day to focus on sales. A little bit more. It's our busy day, so we kind of all hands on deck with the store.
How far do you go to pick up?
Anywhere in Hamilton County, and we also do like Zionsville because Boone County doesn't have a restore, so we'll go into Boone County.
All right. I'm not going to be. Could you talk to her for just a minute so I can finish this cupcake? Because I've been trying to pick at it.
So
Sorry.
I asked you about the spicy cupcake because like this place down in North Carolina had this ice cream with the ghost pepper.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and I loved it because like the nice vanilla sweet with the ghost pepper.
Yeah, people don't realize how well spicy and sweet go together.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You enjoying that over
This
there?
is probably the best cupcake I've ever had in my life right here.
That's good.
Absolutely.
You
Not on the
and
mic,
you look
but
good
I
eating
want
it.
like 3 more. Oh, that is good. And you're open till 5:30 today.
5.
That is good stuff. Nerdy Girl Cupcakes. Got to check them out.
You know, we also this week did have a Irish Stout and Irish Cream for St. Patrick's Day. You just
Really?
missed that though.
Really?
Yeah, that seemed to be pretty popular with the men folk.
I can see that. I'm not big of a, I guess I'm a simple domestic guy when it comes to the beers.
Maybe you had like a PBR pumpkin.
PBR. Now, if you do a PBR cupcake, I'm all over that.
Well, we'll see. We've been working a little bit with Boombah's Pizza, and they're going to have us probably do a beer cupcake for them at some point.
Boombah's Pizza.
Yeah, they're over off of 116th and 69.
You know, as much as I work with different businesses here on the north side, I don't know half of them.
There's a lot of new stuff opening up in Fishers. It's a happening place.
That is definitely growing. I can't wait to see what's next in Fishers.
Well, there's an IKEA for one.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's
That's huge.
pretty big deal.
We're all looking
And-
forward to that.
And the driving range, too.
That's right.
That's going to be, well, it's literally huge. So
What is this thing they're building over here? Like all those like tall like.
That's
the
the
driving
driving,
range.
Oh, okay.
range. Yeah, it's like a
That's the driving
luxury driving
restaurants are going to be
Yeah.
there and everything. So we can share cupcakes if you like with the new guests we're about to have here, who I have no idea what's going on. So
So this,
normally I have kind of a list. Oh, you got the list. Okay, just
Yeah.
talk
Well,
to me, brother.
I wasn't sure when everybody was going to show up. So our next guest is a lady named Bridget Haight. She's one of our loyal customers. Kind of
Okay.
met her shortly after I took it over the store.
Uh-huh.
She's usually here with babies in tow.
Okay.
Today she's free.
So
Hello.
babies in tow means you bring your kids. You don't have a
Yeah.
business called Babies in Tow.
No.
No, I in fact have 2 children. And
Yeah.
did you call me Bridget Haight? It's Height.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I never pronounce your last name. But
It's
she's
Haight.
she's an actress.
Oh,
I
really?
am.
Yeah.
It's true.
Really? Tell us about that, dear.
Well,
Yeah, we're putting you on a mic and just throwing it right out there.
well, let's see. I got my graduate degree at Chicago's DePaul University, and I actually have done some voiceover here in town and some audiobook work, and recently more commercial and hopefully theater in the
Really?
near future. Yeah.
So is this what you do, or is it like a
Um,
part-time hobby thing?
This is not like I've never actually been on a podcast. This is really exciting for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it mostly what I do is commercial work right now.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
How did that start for you?
At grad school, they threw us into a voiceover class, and I took to it, and I enjoyed it. And it's easy to do when you have babies and kids
Uh-huh.
because it's flexible, and you go in and you know record a little spot for a commercial,
Sure.
and you're done in 10 minutes, and you can do that. have
And you do it
kids.
yourself there at home?
No. I've actually gone into the studios here in town.
That's what's fun, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, because then you can just step back and not
So you're
worry
one of
about-
those wonderful people who love the sound of your own voice.
Oh God.
Most people don't. What you hear in your head is not actually how you sound.
No.
It's the recording that sounds completely different.
Yeah, it doesn't lie. It's like a mirror.
When
Mirrors don't
I'm
lie.
editing these shows, it just drives me crazy the sound of my own voice. And my enunciation is horrible because I come from the South, and right now I still have cupcake in my mouth.
You
so.
sound fantastic.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. She's marketing over here is what she's doing. What do you do here? I mean, are you building a house? Or?
Yeah, well, actually, we live relatively close by, and my husband and I bought a foreclosed house, and so it had been in some disrepair over the last few years and in need of some love, and I love coming in here and finding little bits here and there to help spruce up the house.
Okay. What does your husband do, if you don't mind me asking?
He's a chemical engineer with Ingredion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were doing the sound voiceover stuff?
I
And
do voiceover.
And Supermom.
And Supermom.
Now, are they, when he says kids in tow, I'm assuming that these are younger kids.
Oh, yeah. This is, so Winnie is 3.5, and Aurora just turned 1 this week. In fact, the first time I came here, it was one of my first outings after having a newborn, so it was.
It was an adventure.
Okay. I was like, I don't care where I'm going. I just need to get out of the house, and it needs to be close by. And I came here and actually met Jason that day, and I've been coming pretty regularly ever since then.
Very nice. Is it because of Jason?
Jason's
nice
a
guy?
big aspect of it. I mean, the guy is fantastic. He's
And he blushes a lot. You told me not to mention that. And I got to admit, it's the hair. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm jealous of the guy's hair.
He's got good hair.
He's got the coolest flipping hair, and I know it.
And Darryl, he's pretty wonderful too.
Daryl's hair is rocking it too.
Yeah.
He's got that Bob Marley thing going on, but his looks good though.
You know, you're coming here a lot when the employees all know your names.
Yeah.
And your children's names.
It's like Cheers.
And when they
Everyone knows your name at
and they
Restore.
invite you in their marketing stuff just to come in and say hi.
Yeah,
Right?
and I gladly do it because it's a great place.
Is there anything coming up that we will see or hear you in?
Right now I'm on the radio for On Your Way Pre-K. It's like a PSA for people to get their children enrolled in preschool.
Okay.
And I'm at the Indiana State Museum right now in the Levi Coffin exhibit. I'm one of the sewing circle ladies. You press a button and apparently I tell you where people are going. So.
Oh, very nice. Is this
Yeah.
a lucrative adventure?
Voiceover, man, it's great work if you can get it. It's one of those things where it's just so sporadic. I could never make a living. Let's just say my husband keeps the lights on. It's not me.
So it's a one-time check, is what you're saying.
It's a one-time check.
Every time somebody puts it. Wow, I can't even talk. Thank you for that wonderful cupcake. That was amazing. Every time someone pushes the button at the museum, you don't get a royalty check.
No.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
wouldn't
God,
it?
wouldn't that be nice?
What about music? You ever done any singing?
I sing, yes.
Oh, really?
I'm what they call the double threat. I am not a triple threat. I do not sing and dance and act. I'm a pretty darn good singer and I can act.
Do you sing with anybody or
Sing with any? No, I'm not. I've only
open
been here
stages
for.
or?
No, I've only been here for a couple years, and I'm still meeting people. I've been making babies for the last couple of years, so I don't really know.
Well, I mean, how long does that take, really?
Making babies?
It only takes 9 months.
Making, I guess it doesn't take so long.
The making's done within
I'm
an
glad
hour.
your husband's
but-
not here right now. I do know him too, so
What did I just walk in? What have I just walked
The
in on?
elusive Mr. Jason Haney is finally joining us now. Were you playing Angry Birds or Getting Ice? We had a bet going out here. Which,
he was fixing his hair.
Yeah. Got a lot of competition sitting next to me here with the hair category. So
well, brother, you know everybody at the table, so we do not need to do introductions once again. But let's fall back into the construction of Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County.
yeah.
How does it all work? Jason Bone elaborated a little bit, but we want to get into the nitty-gritty with you.
Yeah.
We talked about sweat equity, and I love that term.
Yeah. So how it works from our partner family's perspective. So we have a family that has a need with housing. They come in, they apply with us, we have a conversation, and then we go through pretty lengthy process. We do background checks, we do credit checks. Doesn't have to be perfect credit, but we got to see that I've always operated in good faith here, and we do home visits. We really meet with the family, let them know what the expectations are, so everybody's on the same page. But once they go through that process and are admitted into the program, we do, our families have to do 250 hours of sweat equity. They do another 50 hours of homeowner education, everything from like a Dave Ramsey financial peace classes to meal planning and home maintenance and all those good things.
Both of those are extremely helpful.
Well,
just with anybody.
I tell you what, I wish I had these courses were mandatory when I bought my first house. I left to kind of figure it out. So we make sure our partner families are very prepared for home ownership. And at that time, we build the homes using volunteer labor, as much donated material as we can. But our focus here in Hamilton County is to make sure the homes architecturally are very desirable, that they meet, kind of fit in with the neighborhood in which we're building, but that they're very energy efficient as well. To us, energy efficiency equals affordability. So if we use tankless water heaters, if we use high efficient HVAC systems, these are all things that will benefit our partner families as they live in the home and raise their family. We keep their utility costs very, very low. And we use quality materials too, so they're very durable. They're going to hold up and stand the test of time. So we get all the home built. We do the dedication, and our partner families actually they're not given the home. They actually do pay a mortgage, and it's just for what we have in it. So the average monthly payment for our families is about $400 to $450 a month. When you think the average rent in Hamilton County for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath is about $1,200.
Sure.
So now they have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that is theirs. It's really a great.
That is absolutely phenomenal. Let me back up a minute. Those tankless water heaters, are they as cool as I think they are?
I love them. Yeah, phenomenal. I wish I had one. They are very, very, very efficient.
You cannot run out of hot water, right?
You cannot. You could run it all day long. And you can have 2 or 3 showers going at the same time. Washing dishes and all that. It'll keep up.
Almost went back to a baby making joke, but I better not do that. Keep it clean here. I don't want Miss Nerdy Girl to get upset with me. I just made a friend here with these cupcakes. So we need to talk about a studio, Jason. We need to build a JL Media Today studio through Habitat.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. I like that idea.
Bring you guys on just as partners and build a studio, and I can pass background checks and drug checks.
You're sure about that?
Well, I don't know. I'm still struggling from this Sugar Rush and this cupcake over here. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. The Restore here, happy anniversary, man. 1 year.
This is great.
It is great. Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. What's your favorite part about the Restore?
Other than our staff?
And Jason's hair.
Yeah, Jason's hair. I didn't even read his resume. He showed up and I was like, you got it. So we just the fact that he was competent, it was just a bonus. Yeah.
Sure.
No, what I really love about the Restore is kind of how it helps our families. We are moving very quickly with the growth of the Restore and the support of the community here that's come out for this. Very quickly, the Restore will be covering the operating expenses for the affiliate. So all of our salaries, our rent, everything will be covered from revenue from the Restore. So every donation, every purchase, helps families. And our goal is to get to that point where we'll be able to say 100% of your donation to Habitat for Humanity goes straight to the mission, and that's serving families with housing. So the more the Restore grows and like it has over the past year, the more families we'll be able to serve.
Now, you got a build started in May. Is there a long waiting list to get in touch with you guys?
Well, there is a long waiting list for homes. Yeah, there's
only so many you can build at a time.
There is, and one of the biggest misconceptions is here in Hamilton County. We've been very blessed. We're in an area where it's growing and a lot of resources available to us here. But one of the misconceptions is that there's no need for affordable housing here in Hamilton County, right? Yeah, you see all these new additions going up, but that's actually couldn't be further from the truth. There's actually a huge need for affordable housing within the community. There's a huge gap for it. Nearly 30% of Hamilton County's population qualifies for our program.
Really?
And we have people come in every day that they're trying to take that next step to better themselves and to better their families and I wish we could serve them all, and one day we will. We're working toward it.
Wow. I love Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County, man. That's just what I'm saying. And I got to be honest with you. You know, a studio wouldn't take that long to build, man. We could just knock it out in a day. That's what we could do.
You know, we got space
We could have
here.
an old Amish
Yeah, we could
Amish
have
barn building.
Oh, you're wanting to stand alone. We were going to put you right here, in the glass window, and you
Oh,
could
dude,
just,
we could.
you know.
Dude, I just need an enclosure and get a table in there and hook up all my gear and sit right in the front window. That'd be great.
yeah.
Right up here, where we are right now, be perfect.
Right.
Anything else we need to say about Nerdy Girl? Anything you want to let us know before we get out of here today, dear?
Just that we're glad to be partnered with Habitat for Humanity and be doing something in our community.
As are we. As are we. Habitat for Humanity is a sponsor of JO Media Today, my movie night show, Movie Night with JO Media. I keep trying to bring you guys into the main business for some reason. I keep saying it that way. Now we can talk about that later as well. But I love being with these guys. They're very cool. Got to meet Darryl today. I just knew the Jasons. I figured there'd be several more Jasons around here, but we have two.
We actually had a volunteer yesterday came in. His name was Jason as well. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay. So
trifecta.
you guys are Jason heavy. What about you, Mom?
What about me?
Anything else you'd like to say, or?
Oh,
Talk about how great we are here.
Well, on top of that, too, someone needs voiceover work because, yeah.
yeah.
Or
I
a
mean,
lead singer of a cover band or something if they're looking for a female singer.
Or a cupcake
I'm dead.
commercial, right?
There we go.
I love how
that.
everything comes
Nerdy
together.
Girl Cupcakes.
That's right. Oh, see, it sounds so great when you say it.
I love it.
Do you have a motto at Nerdy Girl? Or?
Oh, not yet. Just that we're a growing community.
Great place to. Sorry. You asked me.
No, I was
what
just going to look
thought
at you,
about.
and I was hoping you had
come
a
up
motto.
with something.
I was hoping you had a motto in mind or a tagline you could throw in there behind it.
Nerdy Girl Cupcakes. Brain food for.
You're not putting her on
All
the
the
spot at
nerdy
all.
That's exactly how I felt after I ate this
Clearly,
delicious
improv is
cupcake.
not my strong suit.
Maybe we should feed you a couple more.
The day is not over yet, dear. I'm going to get some more of these cupcakes. Believe me. Jason Bone, Jason Haney, any other thing you'd like to let us know before we get out of here, bro?
Well, did you tell them we took some Nerdy Girl Cupcakes to our
He did
neighboring
not.
affiliate?
He did not tell us that.
We have one of our, what would you call them? Our neighbor affiliate up in Muncie.
Uh-huh.
They moved into a new Restore building just this past week.
Oh, wow.
And they've been great partners with us, and I actually started with the Muncie affiliate. So Jason Bone and I, in order to kind of congratulate them on the new store, we actually took some Nerdy Girl Cupcakes up there to them.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so we're getting some customers clear up in Delaware County.
Did they have a big party and everything up there?
They're waiting for the big party. This was
Okay.
just kind of open the doors and let's work out the kinks. But yeah, their big party's coming.
Perfect. Let them know. Tell them to let you know if they need any ice. I saw them say
Oh man, really?
I will say on the way up to Muncie, I must have hit a bump with the cupcakes, and a couple of them got displaced, but they still tasted delicious.
it. Displaced or were missing?
Oh.
No, they tipped over.
Because these small ones are perfect for a drive.
They
I
are
mean, you
perfect
just
for a
pop them in
drive.
your mouth.
I could probably eat the whole box.
I know I could. Just pop them in your mouth when you're driving. If you're not talking on the radio, you'll be fine. These are delicious. Nerdy Girl Cupcakes. You got to check them out soon. Give us that address one more time, dear.
It's 12660 East 116th Street.
Is there a website there?
The Facebook's actually the best way to keep touch with us.
Everybody's
Yeah.
going that way.
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely, because we can keep that going every day.
She does a great job of updating what she has in the store each day. So
Every day.
you see
So
a
we
picture- you
know
see a
we know
picture.
about the PBR cupcakes when they come up, right?
That's right. I'll let you know.
See her roll her eyes when she says she let me know. Yeah. Guys, thanks for being here, man. Restore 1 year
1 year.
here today.
Woohoo.
We appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
But
thank you for being here.
What are we going to do next month is what I need to know. I mean,
Well, that's the 13-month anniversary party, right?
Yes. We're
Lucky
actually thinking
13.
about having like a leg wrestling competition here in the front of the store.
we ain't got much room for it. This place is full. I absolutely love the Restore. I love Habitat for Humanity of Hamilton County. Guys, thanks for being on Live From.
Thank you.
There we are.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We just clocked out, car wash spraying mud from the rims. Got the tires, all the windows wiped down, gonna hit the back roads again.